and the crowd wasn't quite as noisy there as it
with a reversal in fame, whereas as James gets a beautiful pass.
LeBron James is a basketball player who plays in the NBA League. He is such a great and successful player that he is compared to Michael Jordan in debates over who is the greatest basketball player of all time. But how did he manage to become this successful? Let's take a look back in time. LeBron was born in Akron, Ohio on December 30th, 1984. When he was born, his mother, Gloria Maria James, was 16 at the time. Crazy, right? But the most mind-blowing thing is that he never knew who his father was. In 2050, in an interview, he said this.
To see your Instagram post, you basically wrote a note to your dad. And you said, you know what, I don't know you, I have no idea who you are, but because of you is part of the reason I am who I am today. The fuel that I use, you not being there, it's part of the reason I grew up to become who I am. What made you decide to go out like that?
I don't know, but I think it's the truth. I think, my whole life growing up, I think I just kind of always said, why me? Why me? Why didn't my dad want to be around? I feel like I'm a pretty cool kid, I'm a good kid, why wouldn't he want to be around for me? And then as I got older and kind of had my own family, I started to think, the reason he wasn't there is the reason why I became so strong mentally, so loving to my mother. And I am who I am today because he wasn't there, because I used it as motivation. Everything that I've gained, he has a role in that because I used it.
Crazy, isn't it? When he was growing up, they moved from place to place in Akron neighborhoods, while Gloria struggled to find a steady job. So she allowed him to move in with the family of Frank Walker, a local football coach.
Wait a minute! Who?
Yes, you heard that right. Frank Walker was a football coach. So how did LeBron find out about basketball? It was all because of Frank's son. He was the one who taught LeBron. At this point, LeBron's life began to go uphill. He played in amateur athletic union, and in high school he played for St. Vincent's St. Mary High School. In 2003, he joined the NBA for the Cleveland Cavaliers team.
With the first pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
Since 2003, when he joined, he played with Cleveland Cavaliers from 2003 till 2010. Then he switched over to Miami Heat 2010-2014. He formed a new trio, Bosh, Wade, and him. Then he came back to Cleveland, when he played with players like Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Klay Thompson, and even more. He played with them from 2014 to 2018, and then he switched again. This time he went to Los Angeles Lakers team. Now he's playing with Kuzma and Anthony Davis. In his career, LeBron has achieved a lot of rewards. Some of them are 4 times NBA champion, 4 times NBA Final Most Valuable Player, 4 times NBA Most Valuable Player, and 16 times All-Star Player, and even more. Here are some of his stats this season. 67 games, 25 points, 7.8 rebounds, 10 assists, and even more. Nowadays, LeBron is married and he has 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. Now I want to share with you some things that you probably didn't know about him. First of all, you remember when I said that Frank Walker was a football coach? Well, yes, LeBron did play as a professional football player. Another thing that I have to include is that LeBron is going to make a new movie. Do you remember Space Jam with Michael Jordan? Space Jam 2 is coming in the way.
The cast and crew. When the 1996 film was released, Michael Jordan was basically the biggest athlete in the world at the time, so there's some big Air Jordans to fill. And doing so will be none other than LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers. Not only that, but the film will be made by his production company, Spring Hill Entertainment. He's a superstar, people love this guy. Of course, starring alongside him will be the Looney Tunes, specifically Lola and Bugs Bunny will return, confirmed by this tweet by Spring Hill Entertainment. Joining James will be a slew of NBA and WNBA players, said to include Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, and Klay Thompson of the NBA, as well as Diana Taurasi, Chiney Owumike, and Nneka Owumike of the WNBA. This is dope because the original film did not feature any WNBA players, so new millennium.
Ooh, this will be good.
Of course, all of these athletes and tunes are playing themselves, but performing alongside of them are some legit actors. Arguably the biggest name attached so far is Oscar nominee Don Cheadle, who you know as War Machine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The cast will also feature Sonequa Martin Green of Star Trek Discovery, who will be playing LeBron's wife. I wonder how his actual wife feels about that. Maybe she casted her. On top of that, there's a ton of opportunity for cameos, but if we knew about them, they wouldn't be any fun, so we'll just have to wait and see. At the helm is Malcolm D. Lee, director of Girls Trip, and producing, get this, Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther. That's pretty cool. I like that guy. To the release date. The film is slated for release July 16th of 2021, just ahead of Space Jam's 25th anniversary. That's right, 25 years. You feel old yet? We were wondering if the COVID-19 pandemic would affect the release date, considering that the rest of the entertainment industry is a complete mess right now. But LeBron James himself assured us that it's still on track to come out next summer. He said that at this stage, most of the work that needs to be done can be done indoors anyway. Animators are stereotypically shut-ins. They can quarantine and animate.
That's it. Thank you for hearing my presentation.
Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Wait, wasn't the project theme modern day heroes? Then why is LeBron a modern day hero? First things first, he went from being homeless to being one of the best NBA players in the history. He has created a beautiful family with his wife and loves to take care of his kids. And not to forget that he has also done a lot of charity and helped a lot of people in need. These are the reasons that I think that LeBron James is a modern day hero.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.